I am with Cherie Eldridge, and she is the author of The Power of Self-Love in 31 Days. She has another book as well. She's also a life coach. Cherie, how are you today?
I am doing wonderful. Thanks for having me here, Sarah.
Yes, I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Go ahead and share with our viewers just a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Like you stated, I am Cherie Eldridge. I am a life coach, an author. I have 4 beautiful children, Alexis, Jasmine, Justin, and Island.
I love it. What beautiful names.
Thank you. Thank you so much. They are my gifts from God. I've been life coaching for a very long time, but I was just certified within the past 2 years.
Okay, wonderful.
And during that certification, the book came out, The Power of Self-Love in 31 Days.
I love that. So let's share about the book. What does the book entail? What is this all about?
So the book is, it's a book of affirmations based off of loving yourself, learning to love yourself. I am a 2-time stroke survivor.
Oh my goodness.
So I've experienced a lot of things, and it was because of the lack of self-love, self-care, self-value. And there was just a time in my life that I was very down, and I decided to go on this 31-day journey with God. And this is where the book was birthed. Every day God gave me one word, and the first word was self-love. I looked in the mirror, God showed me things about myself, things that were good, things that were bad, and each day he just gave me another word: boundaries, trauma, self-discipline, strengths and weaknesses. And from all of that 31-day journey, which I wrote the book in 31 days, came the affirmations and encouraging words, and I added to my life coaching. So it wasn't just a journey for myself. I felt that this could be for any and everyone. It's not just for women, but for any and everyone.
Absolutely. How beautiful. So my mom actually is a stroke survivor as well.
Awesome.
And how beautiful that coming out of something really difficult in your life,
Yes.
That you were then given this beautiful work and able to share that with the people that you work with.
Yes.
And so go ahead and why don't we actually pick it up?
Okay.
And let's actually go ahead. I'm going to let you open it up. You had me open it up earlier. You open it up, and let's just share one of the days.
Okay.
If you want to share the whole thing, great. If you want to share just a little piece of it.
I'll definitely share a little piece. And this is something that I do with everyone that I'm able to come in contact with and give a book. I tell them to just open a book to any page. So when we do that, and today I felt on stability.
Ooh, I feel like maybe this one is for me.
Okay, so it says, I will be stable in every area of my life. I will stand and endure all things that God allows in my life. I will not allow fear to destabilize me. I will be well balanced. I will not live outside of my means. I will not overreact. I will have stable people in my life. And that's just a part of the affirmation. And then there's a question: what can you do to make sure you have stability in your life? So you would answer that. And the words of encouragement is: be steadfast and unmovable in all things, because God is your help. And then there's a short prayer that comes along with it. And it says, Lord, I thank you for teaching me how to be stable. Please help me to remain confident that your will is being done, and help me to remain faithful in my walk with you. Amen.
That's really beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love that you have like a passage, a question to get people to think about it on
Yes.
their own. You know, you even have space in here for people to journal.
Correct.
Words of encouragement, the prayer, it like ties it all together.
Yes.
I know a lot of people are looking for things to do in the morning.
Yes.
Gratitude journaling has become kind of popular and a good positive thing to do. I think this would be really beautiful to like get up and focus your day.
Absolutely.
And be able to take one of these words. And I love how you have a word each day.
Yes.
Another kind of popular thing right now is to have like a word of the year. And I love that God gave you a word of the day to really carry you
Yes.
through those 31 days. Why 31 days?
It
Any
started in
specific reason?
January.
Okay.
It actually happened in January. So
it just carried you all the way through
31
January.
days. So
That's really beautiful.
you can do it every month, different pages. And because I'm a life coach and I do one-on-one coaching, I also extended the self-love book and made a workbook to go with
Okay.
it. So I have
great.
a self-love course that I do for those who would like to sit with me and we break it down. I am not a therapist, I am a life coach.
Yes.
But sometimes it feels as if they're getting that extra help.
Well, sometimes
those
it
areas.
just takes somebody walking with you.
Yes.
And somebody just guiding you a little bit.
Absolutely.
To get you to your goals and to the things that you want for yourself. And I was actually just talking with someone earlier today about how so often right now, especially in this very social media driven culture, we are kind of, it feels hard to love ourselves. It feels hard to just accept ourselves.
Yes.
And so I think this is a really beautiful book that you
Thank
brought
you.
into the world. You have another book that you have also written. What is the title of that
I
one?
do. It is called Embracing the Unknown.
Sounds like a good one.
And the co-title is Faith Over Fear. Even doing the coaching, I recognize that a lot of my clients are stuck and they can't accomplish their goals because of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of success,
Yeah.
fear of growth. And that might sound like, who fears success? But there are people who...
You know, interestingly, you said that. I just watched a video recently, and this guy who's really, really well known, has a lot of resources, he was out doing videos. And essentially, if the person would tell him their dream, he was like going to help them achieve it. And this girl came up and she said her dream was to be a singer, and he said, sing me something, and she would not sing. And it was just that very thing. She was like afraid of, well, she was afraid of singing, but she was also afraid of, what if I did sing, and what if I did become a singer, and what if, and she would not do it. He tried to encourage her to do it, she wouldn't do it, and he had to leave. And but it's that, it is that very thing of fear of the unknown. So I think that's also a very important book. So you also do life coaching, which you've mentioned. If someone wants to get in touch with you for life coaching, for getting one of your books, for doing your coursework on the book, how can they get in touch with you?
So you can go to my website at yournewstartcoaching.com.
Great.
And you can sign up. I do free consultations, free 30-minute consultations. And for the book, you can go through Amazon. You can get it off of the website, or you can go to Amazon and you can get either book from from Amazon.
Okay, perfect. Cherie, let's go ahead and leave people with some words of inspiration today. Maybe, let's say there's someone out there that is struggling with their self-love. What would you say to them?
The first thing I would say is okay to get help. It is okay to get help. It is okay. Be honest with yourself. Be true to yourself. I want you to know that everything starts with a thought, and you have a choice.
Yeah.
So you can choose to take time to begin to love yourself.
Right. And I actually think that last thing you said is so important. Take the time. Make the time. We all, I know myself included, sometimes I'm like, I'm so busy, I don't have the time to take for myself. But it's so important to do that.
If you don't take the time, you'll never get it.
Right. Absolutely.
And you deserve it.
Yeah. And we make time for what's important. So we have to make the time for ourselves, for learning and growing. And yes.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for
You're
being here.
very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you go on Amazon or go on Cherie's social media and website and find these books. This is a beautiful book, The Power of Self-Love in 31 Days, Cherie Eldridge. All right, you guys stay tuned. We've got more great shows on Good Morning Akron coming up next.